what's up guys? This is your girl Tracy with Treseys's World, and listen, I take 2 videos in one day, so I have the same outfit on because I didn't feel like changing, but I got something I got to tell y'all. I am still talking about my experience in LA, and these were the early days, and today I'm going to share how I met and dated a person from a famous celebrity family. Okay, so make sure you guys stay tuned. My parents don't even know this. Oh Lord. Okay, stay tuned. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm telling you a story, and this story nobody knows but one person, well, 2 people, the person that was involved and the other person that I told. Parents don't know, family don't know, but they will know today. Okay, so here it is. I'm very private. With my private life, it's like who that thing like locked up. I ain't telling. I don't be telling nothing. My parents don't be knowing. My family don't know. My friends don't know like who you dating, who you not dating. Like I'm so private with it, and it's just because I feel like when I bring people into situations, it gets messy because everyone gets in their feelings. They like the person, like what you doing? You messing it up? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like too much interference. So what I do is I don't say nothing. If it ever gets to a point where it's so serious that it's so serious, then I probably would talk about it. But really, right before that point normally happens, something happens and it doesn't work out. So I don't really tell a lot. But as you can imagine, I was like, young. I was young. I don't know what they pushing outside, y'all. I'm sorry, but I was really young. Really young in Hollywood. Living the LA life, Hollywood life. That was me. I was young. So of course I was out there having a good time, right? To a degree, but I was enjoying myself. I was kind of in college. When I say kinda, like I went there because I was supposed to go to college, but then I decided I wasn't going to college. But I was there. We talked about that in another video. I was there under the umbrella of going to college, and I was going a little bit. But then I stopped going to that particular college and stopped for a while. So Cal State Northridge is where I was going. Okay. So I was working, I was in the journalism program, as I have done throughout most of my school, and I've stayed with the same program. And I had to do like some acting classes. It was just all part of the curriculum, and I had like intro to Shakespeare and those type of classes. Well, I met this guy, and he was really cool. He was really nice, and I didn't know he has a really common name, so I didn't know he was related to anybody. Like I didn't even put 2 and 2 together, but he was. So he played football, I believe. I want to say he played football. It's so long ago. Jesus Christ. But I believe he played football. Anyways, we met and we went out, but not went out. Like we was really on campus. Like it wasn't like anybody had no money. We at college. But like our school had like Burger King and all these places. So we would hung out. We didn't go out the first time. We just hung out on the school campus. And I was like, he's really cool. He's really nice. Everything was great. So then he asked me out, and we went out. And he was a gentleman. He was really nice. Again, mellow, cool guy. And then I think it was like the 3rd time we hung out, because a group went like bowling or something. I think it was bowling in Woodland Hills. I think we went bowling. I want to say it's Woodland Hills, Canoga Park Bowl or Woodland Hills. Anyways, I guess that don't matter. But we went bowling, and as a group, and we just really talked and we just kicked it. Let me be honest, I didn't know he was like connected, because he was a regular dude. He had regular things. It wasn't like he was living lavishly. It wasn't like he had like Mercedes, you know what I mean? Cars were regular, like everything was regular. So I never really put 2 and 2 together. So someone told me, who he's related to, and I was like, oh cool. But I never brought it up to him because I didn't want him feeling like I had an ulterior motive, right? I didn't want him to feel like that. So so I act like I didn't know who he's related to. And we still, you know, talked on the phone, you know, did little things, went places. That's what I mean, y'all. But I get crazy. Went places and just enjoyed each, you know, went to the mall, you know, stuff like that. Went to the bowling, went, you know, to the movies. Those are the type of things we do, like the movie theater in Woodland Hills. We visit a lot. Like, we would just hang out. And one day, we talked, and he told me, you know. And then I kind of picked, you know, at that point I already knew, but I was like, I should have known this. But he was related to somebody pretty, you know, pretty important people. So he was like, yeah, my dad and my sister, you know, we're going to do this. And he asked me, did I want to go? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I want to go. But I'm like, ooh, do I really want to go? Because, you know, I don't know if we ain't even really dating to be meeting your father and your family and like stuff like that. And then I don't want the family to think I have ulterior motives because, you know, of who this person is. So I was like, yeah, you know, first I was like, yeah, I'll go. And then I was hesitant. And then I just backed out of it. And I was like, yeah, because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to meet people, family. I'm in LA. I'm young. I didn't want to be like exclusively dating somebody at that point. I don't care if they were in a had famous family members or not. I just was like, yeah, I am not ready for that. Because I'm thinking like they family gonna be like, the family member or the father or the sister would be like, why, you know, you know what I mean? Why are you introducing me? Like, why we're doing this? So I was hesitant. And I was like, let's just, you know, see where this is going and hang out, whatever. So we did. We hung out and everything. I promise you, it was probably like month 2. And this person became a brand new person. I don't know what, I still to this day do not know what happened. So this person went from like an athlete and just really fun, you know, person to like a gangster rapper. Like, it was so drastic. It was so drastic. It was like we was over here, then we was over here, then we, you know, it was like, what the heck happened to you? And I promise you, the way that I knew it, he asked me, he's like, you want to go hang out with me at the studio? And I was like, yeah, because I'm doing my music thing too. So everybody at the studio, everybody doing music and acting and all that. Yeah, of course. So I'm hanging out with him at the studio, and the music comes on, and I'm like, dude, what? In my head, I'm like, how can you say these things? But you from over here, dude. You from the valley. Like, you, what? Like, where you, sir, when you ain't never had these experiences. Like, you ain't never, I know who you related to. You ain't never had these freaking experiences. You are not this person. Like, you cannot, and there's nothing wrong if that's your truth. If that's your truth, that's your truth. That was not his truth, y'all. He came from what's considered suburbia, okay? He from suburbia. I just said it that way because I can't say where he's from because people be putting 2 and 2 together, and I don't got time for that. But yeah, I'm like, dude, really? And so after the studio session, he just became like, that became his persona. He never turned it back off. He never went back to the person that I first met, anything like that. He was just like hard, you know, like hard. Yeah, son, like, you know what I mean? Like cussing people out, knocking out, you know, he wasn't knocking out nobody, but you know what I mean? He had that, like, that hard, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what happened to the guy that I just knew? What happened? What had happened to him? I didn't know. I was like, what is happening right now? Is this what I got to deal with, you know, here in this La La Land? Like, what is happening? Because at this point, you're making my head hurt, sir. I don't know what you're going to be today, sir. I don't know if you're him, her. I don't know what you are. I don't know. Okay, y'all, so it was really, really strange. Like, he just changed on me. It was so abrupt and so unexplained, and so I was just so confused, like, what happened? Like, I didn't understand what happened, you know, with oh boy. And so I was just like, yeah, talking to a friend that I had, you know, there. We were talking, and I'm just like, what happened? You know, like, I don't understand. And so she was like, you know, it's just like a persona. You know, it's probably just like his persona, but like, I know you wouldn't, you know, like mess that up because of who he's connected to, who he's related to. And I was like, I don't care who he's related to. This is crazy. Like, is he like, you know, like, is there like multiple personalities going on? I mean, we all got a little bit going on in our, you know, but it was so strange. And so I listened to my friend. She's like, just give it a chance, because maybe, you know, it could just be like he was just having a moment. He was just in his, you know, in his element, because he had just came from his studio session, so he was feeling all hard and all that. So, you know, so I listened to her. Yeah, I did. I listened to her, and it didn't change. Like, dude got worse and worse. Like, he was like, yeah, these, you know, he was just even his talk, the way he talked changed. Like, it was so interesting. And then the thing that kind of was like the icing on the cake is, I think his father got into it at the studio, I believe, and he was telling me about it, like how they got into it at the studio. And he was like, you know, I just have to be myself. You know, I guess his father didn't like what he was saying, some of the stuff he was saying, because he was getting real, you know, hardcore raunchy, you know, just vulgar. It was like not like him. And if that was his thing at the beginning, that would have been his thing. But I'm like, dude, you grew up in this place. How are you even trying to talk about these experiences that you have never had? You ain't in South Central. You ain't even in LA. Okay? You ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, it was crazy. It was crazy, but that was my first and only, is that my, oh no, that's my first experience with dating a celebrity or celebrity connected person, because he technically wasn't a celebrity on his own, but he was a celebrity by association. He was, you know, he was a little famous by association. The next time he called me, he asked me to go somewhere with him, and he was like, yeah, I gotta perform or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm not about to go, because I know you, dude, people is about to go in on you. Like, I don't even want to be present. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just real busy right now, I can't make it. And basically we just kind of drifted off, because, you know, I couldn't, you know, I guess he felt like I wasn't supporting his work, and I didn't understand his work. Like, I'm a person that comes from truth and honesty, and I saw this person morph into a whole new person. And it wasn't just turn on, turn off. You know, it wasn't like he turned this on and he turned it back off and went back to the same person. He never returned to his previous person. You know what I'm saying? So that really kind of caught me up. And then I don't want to say too much, because then people be guessing, and they might be guessing the wrong person, and I don't want to put nobody out like that. But it was strange. Even the interactions with the sister was a little bit strange to me. It could have been strange because, like I said, I'm not used to this world. I'm just getting into it. So everything was strange to me. And it was uncomfortable. So when it became uncomfortable, I was like, I'm out, because that's what I do. I'll dip out. I don't, especially when I was that young, because I was like, I'm young. Like, I'm not trying to like be serious and you know, I know that you connected with some people, so I know how this could go. I know how, you know, fleeting the relationship could be. Like, I understand it. So I don't want to be naive in my thinking. And I was just like, nah, bro. So, so that was my story. That's my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's what happened when I tried to date a child of a celebrity. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications, share, and please comment. I can't tell y'all who it is, because I ain't trying to get sued. Y'all see what happened to, what's that lady name? My story and my experience is real too, but I still don't want no lawsuits. I'm trying to keep my coins, not lose them. You guys take care. I'll see you once again in the next video. See you soon. Bye. Hey y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications,
Listen, I would love to hear from you. I would love to talk to you. I would love to communicate with you. So let's converse. All right. Talk to you guys really soon. See you in the next video.